The Detroit Lions built themselves a crazy good defensive line. In this video, I'm going to tell you why it bodes well for the Detroit Lions, and Brad Holmes taking 2 years to get this part of the team nearly complete. But before we get into today's video, if you are a fan of Detroit Lions content, go to lionsnationunite.com and download the app. This app is made by Herman Moore just for you and the fans. You can do pictures, make videos, and have all sorts of fun, selling a lot of good stuff, having giveaways. It is for you. Go to the app and download it. Let's get into today's Detroit Lions defensive line.
Perfect.
One of the biggest weaknesses for the Detroit Lions last year and for some time, let's be real about this, is the Detroit Lions' lack of pressure from the defensive line. The ability to stop the run. Quarterbacks running amok. That's exactly what they have done the last couple years, and it's been a disaster for the Detroit Lions defense and team as a whole. So, enter Brad Holmes. What does he do? Last year, he drafts Levi Onwuzurike and Alim McNeil, and we get Michael Brockers to help these young guys out. It was just a start. Nothing more than that, just to start this rebuild of this defensive line. We already had players like Julian and Romeo Okwara, Harris as well. Come in this year's draft, the Detroit Lions get the best edge rusher in Aidan Hutchinson to get after the quarterback. 14 sacks in college, something that we've needed for this team for some time. Turns around in the second round, gets Josh Paschal, edge from Kentucky. This is exactly what the Detroit Lions needed to do. Get after the quarterback. And what happens, folks, when you get after the quarterback? Not just from the edges, but from the interior as well. It forces the quarterback to throw the football early. When you throw the football early, guess what? You can get turnovers, the targets are missed, and the Detroit Lions can get the ball back and potentially win the football game. That's exactly what he's done the last 2 years. Aidan Hutchinson is going to wreak havoc upon Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields in the NFC North, and the rest of the quarterbacks that we have to face against. When that happens, folks, we have a chance to win a lot more games than usual. It's important to have that face, that dynamic player on the defensive line getting after it. And that's exactly what we did with Aidan Hutchinson. This guy, to me, was in all of college football last year. Even though I liked Kayvon Thibodeau, I liked Aidan Hutchinson more. Because he's shown it, he's proven it, he's got a motor that doesn't end. This is what we need, and it's going to help the rest of the players on this line. Levi Onwuzurike, he's going to be able to get less double teams. He'll have opportunities to get after the quarterback through the interior. Alim McNeil have opportunities to help stop the run as well. Then we got Romeo Okwara coming back. Opposite on times. Julian Okwara. We're going to have phases of quarterbacks getting thrown. Phases of edges in defensive line getting thrown towards the quarterbacks. That's how you win games, folks. Josh Paschal, throw him in the mix. We're having waves of rush. And when the fourth quarter happens, folks, when the fourth quarter happens where the Lions always seem to suck, we're still fresh because we have all these edge rushers and all these defensive linemen rotating in and out throughout the game. They're not depleted and tired when the fourth quarter comes. And that is vital towards the success of the Detroit Lions defense this year, is the defensive line. When you have a good defensive line, your linebackers play better and your secondary plays better. Brad Holmes, phenomenal job addressing this. Addressing this line to help this defense out. And when the defense can stop offenses, it gives your offense, who now is pretty dynamic if you ask me, more chance to score and win football games. And if you're ahead like we were not a lot last year in the fourth quarter, guess what? We just sit back, let this defensive line get after it, and win the football game in the fourth quarter. Folks, I'm excited. I am really excited about this defense and this defensive line. And Brad Holmes, what he has done with it. Dynamic is what we needed, and that's what we got, folks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. A lot of content, live streams happening in Lions Nation Unite. We're getting after it just like the Lions defensive line is getting after quarterbacks. That's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. Make sure you go ahead and hit that notification bell. Don't miss out on the latest Detroit Lions content.
Perfect.